Hey Chris, guys here. In this video, we're doing the Norwegian high-speed run in the Skoda Enyaq IV80. I know guys, you've been waiting all week. I've been waiting all week to do this test, but I've been waiting for this terrible weather we've had for the past week to clear up. And today guys, it looks like we finally have nice and sunny weather, 12 degrees Celsius here in the morning and dry roads, and also pretty calm winds today of about 2 meters per second on our way down to Kristiansand, and yeah, turning into a crosswind when we get close to our turnaround point. So I think today we have a real chance to set a new record. So I'm pretty excited guys. I think it's going to be a cool and awesome run. So I would highly recommend you guys to watch this video till the end. And guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I'm Chris. I have this channel dedicated to testing EVs. I do range tests, efficiency tests, I do charging tests. I drive these EVs down to 0% stated charge to see how far you can go on a full battery. So be sure to drop a like on this video and also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more EV stuff. And the next week is going to be awesome. I have the Audi e-tron GT, and then a few weeks after that, I have the Mercedes-Benz EQA. And if you don't know what the Norwegian high-speed run is, it is a time attack over a route that is 615 kilometers. We're starting here at Circle K in Sandvika, outside of Oslo. We're going south to Kristiansand and then back again. 615 kilometers on a route that is mostly motorways with an average speed of around 100 kilometers an hour. That's about 60 miles an hour. And the point of the test is to complete the route as quickly as possible, because what we're putting to the test is an EV's range, efficiency, and also ability to charge fast. So this is, has real world application for people taking an EV out on a road trip, on a trip where you are exceeding, the range of the car. So that is the Norwegian high-speed run. It's a pretty cool real world test. So we're just charging to 100% stated charge here, and then we will be on our way. We are now Oscar Mike, and we've been on the road for 20 minutes, and guys, look at this beautiful May weather. Finally guys, we have some nice weather back. That means it's such a pleasure to do a trip like this, and also, well, we can get good consumption. And look at this guys, we are now at 20.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers with an average speed of 97 kilometers an hour. And also our destination, or our turnaround point, is 274 kilometers away. And according to the car, we have 402 kilometers of range left. So that means we're going to be able to go to the train station in Kristiansand and then start to move back till our starting point. So the question is, should we charge at Ionity in Lillesand, or should we try to go further to Fortum in Tvedestrand? Though we know the chargers there max out at 110, 111. This being the IV80 has a maximum charging speed of 125, and also quite a flat charging curve. Or will we be able to go even further, maybe to like Circle K Bamble? That's the big question. And even though we have a low consumption, we may not be able to take advantage of that because of the distancing of the chargers. But that is what we're finding out in today's test. That's one of the points of this test, is it is a real world test under real conditions with real charges on the real road. But it looks like we will have little traffic today. That's why I tried to start as early as possible. So yeah, we're just gonna soldier on, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get to Kristiansand. Welcome back to downtown Kristiansand, people. Or if you haven't, seen any of my Norwegian high-speed run videos before, welcome for the first time to Kristiansand. So this is our turnaround point here. These chargers here by the train station. And now, for the first time in a long time, they are all occupied. Look at these. Look at this, guys. 3 chargers are occupied. Usually the past few, 5-6 videos, they have actually been vacant. So let's take a look at our consumption, and it has now dropped to 18.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, 97 kilometers an hour in average speed, 305 kilometers covered, and 3 hours and 10 minutes on the road. And you can see the temperature is now at 14.5 degrees. The time has passed, the time which has passed is now 3 hours and 9 minutes, which means that we have had some traffic. There's been some construction at parts on the trip, meaning that we do have, you know, a little bit slower speeds. But okay, we are now at 20% state to charge, and we have 102 kilometers of range left. So I think we will be able to go all the way to Fortum in Tvedestrand. I think we're going to try to go there, because even though we won't get, you know, that 125 kilowatts of maximum charging speed, still getting, you know, 111 should be good enough there, because we will be able to, you know, time the charging better, you know, not time, but, you know, choose a better charger for the range we have left. Because even though we could have stopped at Circle K or Ionity in Lillesand and then got, you know, a little bit more speed, but because we won't arrive there with, you know, as low battery percentage as we would in Tvedestrand, we won't be getting, you know, more of that maximum speed. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna head and try to get to Tvedestrand, and I think we just have enough juice to get there, because I think it's around 85 kilometers from this point here. Okay, we are now here at our exit 67, northeast on the E18 motorway here at Tvedestrand, Shell and the Fortum chargers. And guys, this car is so quiet and comfortable on the motorway, even though the asphalt here isn't, you know, the smoothest. This is such a nice car to drive on a long trip with. The seat is comfortable, the cabin is large, it's practical, you know, dual cup holders up front. And yeah, my next video, guys, will be my full review. I'll, you know, do that as the last video I usually make on these cars, because then I've had the car for a whole week and done all of my testing, and, you know, all of my impressions, you know, can sit for a while, and I have time to reflect, so that my final verdict will, yeah, be as thought out as possible. But okay, we are here now, and you can see it's a bit windy here, actually, from the flags here. And we have some clouds. We had some brief showers, just like half a minute or something. And yeah, so here we are. And it doesn't matter, we've tried these and these over here. They give us the same speed. But what I want to do is that I want to be parked against the station over here. Yeah, turning radius here in the Enyaq is pretty nice. Okay, guys, we arrived here with 1% stated charge and 3 kilometers left to go. But yeah, I do trust this car, guys. If you haven't seen my the video where I drive this car down to 0% stated charge, check that video out in the description box down below. But okay, we have now covered 389 kilometers, guys. 4 hours and 4 minutes on the road without stopping, 96 kilometers an hour in average speed, 18.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Yeah, that is pretty darn impressive. So we are going to go here and connect to a charger. And let's go ahead and do this. And yeah, it's pretty nice weather outside now, guys. 15, 16 degrees Celsius. I can't wait for summer. Okay, connect. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the 150. But these are limited in speed because of the cables. These won't give more than about 110, 111. And yeah, we have to use our right chip here. Okay, authenticating. So yeah, so these cables are not liquid cooled, and they have to be liquid cooled to be able to give you that 150 kilowatt maximum charging speed that the label here says. And you can see here, guys, look how quick this car, you know, initializes and how quickly it will get up to speed. It's super impressive. Okay, so there we have it. I do apologize about the glare, guys. There's better. So we should, hit that peak speed of 112, 111, 110 quite rapidly here with these chargers. But yeah, that's quite a slow build. We are at 1% state of charge, guys. But yeah, as I said, these chargers are limited by the cables here. And you can see that also the way they do that is apparently by limiting the amps. So you won't get 400 by not the amps. Yeah, 400 amps. Is that correct? 400 volts? 400 volts. I'm confused now, guys. I do apologize. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so let's see. We will probably top off here at 106 then. So that's the downside of stopping here is that we won't get that 125 kilowatts of maximum peak speed, but we were able to eke out that maximum range out of the battery, coming here with 1% state of charge and 3 kilometers left to go. So that is a compromise. That is a decision you have to take while on a trip like this. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep an eye out on that, but we won't we won't be getting any much better speed than that. But yeah, finally, guys, we have some nice weather. So what we're going to do now, I think we're going to go to, so I timed this, or when we passed this point on the way south, we had 42% battery left, meaning that we should be able to go to 58% with the same consumption. But according to the wind map, we do have a slight headwind on the way back, so maybe we'll go to 60, maybe 62 or 65 just to be safe. But at least 58% state of charge we have to go to be able to get back to our starting point. So that will give us, I don't know, maybe we will only be charging for about 20 some odd minutes, 25 minutes, hopefully. And yeah, so 108, we're peaking at 108, guys. So we're not going to get more speed than that. So yeah, I'm going to go to the toilet. I haven't been to the toilet for a few hours now, get something to drink and maybe something to eat, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get back to Sandvika. Okay, guys, so what the heck is going on? Yeah, look at this. We, left the charger about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, and then we hit this. Yeah, look at this, guys. Terrible weather. Yeah, so hope this doesn't continue. Hope this doesn't affect the consumption too much, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Welcome back to our starting point here at Circle K in Sandvika. So we arrived here with 5% state of charge and 24 kilometers of range left according to the car. So we overshot it a bit, and yeah, I could have charged till less than 60% state of charge. We could have gone to, well, 55 even, but 57, 58 would have made it safe. And our consumption today, guys, is 18.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and that is super impressive. I mean, that is the second lowest consumption of any EV, though the car with the lowest consumption is actually the Tesla Model 3 long range 2021 model, done in much colder temperatures, and today was one of our mildest or warmest runs yet since we started this route here back in December. But what is very interesting is that if we compare this to the ID4, we have lower consumption, though the temperature is higher, between, well, 10.5 degrees Celsius and 17 degrees Celsius. But we did have, after the last shower, we had about 2 or 3 more times where it just started to rain, and then it dried up again, and then it started to rain. So if we did have a complete dry run today, we would have been able to have even lower consumption. Probably not by too much, but yeah, a little bit. But still, guys, the consumption with an average speed of 96 kilometers an hour under today's conditions, even though we had, milder warm temperatures, is still very impressive considering the size of this car. So you guys are here at the end of the video because you're not too interested probably in those numbers. What you are interested in is the time. So the Skoda Enyaq IV80 with the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack completed the Norwegian high-speed run in 6 hours and drum roll, 50 minutes. So not a new record. We're 7 minutes behind the record holder, the ID3 with the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack. But today we didn't have as clean of a run as we did with the ID3. We had a little bit of traffic because, you know, we were driving in rush hour at the end of this trip, the last 2 hours, and also there was a bit construction. So we do have more construction on the main road now today than what we have had, you know, previously. So that will affect the time a bit. So I mean, 7 minutes behind the ID3 77 kilowatt hour version, and also lower consumption than that car, even though temperatures were higher today. That is super impressive. I am so impressed by how efficient this car is. I mean, yeah, 7 minutes, it really doesn't matter. We have shown several times with this test that, you know, a little bit of traffic, a little bit of construction will, you know, give us you know, a slower time because of the length of the route. This car just keeps impressing me, guys. So let me know what you think down below of this run, and will this car get you out of another EV that, yeah, has been even more efficient, or that is not a Skoda? Yeah, let me know down below because this car just keeps on impressing me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.